Picture this. A young woman from the Bronx, virtually unknown one day, becomes the talk of the music industry the next. Ice Spice's ascent in 21 wasn't just fast, it was a cultural phenomenon that took the world by storm. Her unique style, catchy hooks, and unmistakable image seemed to appear out of nowhere, capturing the attention of millions. But as we've seen time and time again in the music industry, the higher you climb, the harder you might fall. And for Ice Spice, that fall would come sooner than anyone expected. One song can change everything. And for Ice Spice, that song was Munch. This track wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural reset that defined a moment in time. The infectious beat, coupled with Ice Spice's unique delivery, created a perfect storm that took over social media and airwaves alike. But what was it about Munch that resonated so strongly with listeners? Was it the catchy hook, the relatable lyrics, or was it simply the right song at the right time? Whatever the reason, Munch catapulted Ice Spice from obscurity to stardom overnight, setting the stage for what many believe would be a long and successful career in the spotlight. In today's music industry, going viral can make or break an artist. And for Ice Spice, TikTok became both her best friend and worst enemy. The platform's ability to turn snippets of songs into global phenomena played a crucial role in Ice Spice's initial success. Millions of users dancing and lip-syncing to her tracks created an unstoppable momentum. But the TikTok effect is a double-edged sword. While it can propel an artist to fame at lightning speed, it also sets unrealistic expectations for longevity. The question loomed: could Ice Spice transition from a viral sensation to a lasting presence in the music industry, or would she become another casualty of the fast-paced, ever-changing world of social media stardom? As Ice Spice's star continued to rise, the collaborations came rolling in. Suddenly, this newcomer was rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in the industry. Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap herself, jumped on a remix of Princess Diana. Then came a feature on a Taylor Swift track, exposing Ice Spice to an entirely new audience. These high-profile collaborations positioned Ice Spice as the next big thing in music, with industry heavyweights seemingly endorsing her talent and potential. But was it all too much too soon? Did these collaborations set expectations that were impossible to meet? As we'll see, the pressure of living up to these star-studded cosigns would play a significant role in Ice Spice's eventual downfall. With great power comes great responsibility, and in the music industry with great hype comes crushing expectations. As Ice Spice's popularity soared, so did the pressure to maintain her momentum and prove herself as more than just a one-hit wonder. Fans eagerly awaited each new release, expecting it to top the last. The industry watched closely, wondering if she could replicate her initial success. And let's not forget the pressure Ice Spice likely put on herself to live up to the image and reputation she had quickly built. But is it fair to expect so much from such a young artist who was thrust into the spotlight so suddenly? The weight of these expectations would soon begin to take its toll, setting the stage for a dramatic turn in Ice Spice's career. When an artist releases their debut album, it's usually a make or break moment. For Ice Spice, the release of Y2K Thank You The Fart was definitely a break, but not in the way she had hoped. From its eyebrow-raising title to its critically panned content, this album was seen as a massive misfire that exposed Ice Spice's artistic limitations. Critics and fans alike were left wondering where was the magic that had made her earlier singles so captivating. The album's reception was a stark reminder of how quickly public opinion can turn in the music industry. What should have been Ice Spice's crowning achievement instead became a turning point in her career, and not for the better. In the age of streaming, an artist's popularity can be measured in cold, hard data. And for Ice Spice, the numbers told a story of dramatic decline. From chart-topping hits and millions of streams, her numbers began to plummet. Spotify listeners dropped by over 50% in a matter of months. Her singles, once guaranteed hits, struggled to make an impact on the charts. But what caused this sudden and drastic change? Was it oversaturation, lack of musical growth, or had the novelty simply worn off? While numbers only tell part of the story, they painted a clear picture of Ice Spice's waning popularity. The question remained, could she turn these numbers around, or was this the beginning of the end? In the music industry, the line between friends and business associates can often blur, sometimes with disastrous consequences. The controversy surrounding Ice Spice and Cleo Trappa is a prime example of how quickly relationships can sour in the spotlight. Cleo, once portrayed as Ice Spice's best friend and collaborator, came forward with allegations of mistreatment during their tour together. From being sent on stage before shows officially started to lacking proper accommodations, Cleo's claims painted a picture of a friendship that was more about PR than genuine connection. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? Could this be a case of misunderstandings blown out of proportion, or does it reveal a darker side to Ice Spice's rise to fame? Whatever the truth, this controversy dealt a significant blow to Ice Spice's carefully crafted public image. In the age of social media, private conversations can become public scandals in the blink of an eye. The incident involving Baby Storm and leaked private messages about Nicki Minaj serves as a cautionary tale for celebrities everywhere. These messages, never intended for public consumption, revealed a side of Ice Spice that contradicted her public persona. The backlash was swift and severe, with fans and industry insiders alike questioning Ice Spice's authenticity, but this incident raises larger questions about privacy, loyalty, and the nature of celebrity friendships in the digital age. Are artists entitled to private opinions, or does fame mean always being on brand? And how does one recover from such a public betrayal of trust? From the beginning of her career, Ice Spice's image has been a crucial part of her appeal. Her distinctive look, confident demeanor, and catchy hooks made her instantly recognizable. But as her career progressed, a growing chorus of critics began to question, was there more to Ice Spice than just her image? The criticism that she was more style than substance gained traction, especially in the wake of her poorly received debut album. But is this criticism fair? Should every popular musician be expected to demonstrate deep artistry, or is there room in the industry for artists who prioritize style and vibe over lyrical depth? This debate goes to the heart of what we value in our music and our artists, and Ice Spice found herself at the center of it. Behind every rising star is a team of professionals making calculated decisions to craft the perfect career trajectory. Ice Spice's rapid ascent to fame wasn't just luck. It was the result of careful curation by industry insiders who saw her potential. From her image and sound to her collaborations and public appearances, every aspect of Ice Spice's career was meticulously planned. But what happens when the machine that built you up starts to break down? As Ice Spice's popularity began to wane, questions arose about the sustainability of this approach in today's fast-paced music landscape. Is it possible to maintain authenticity while being a product of the industry machine? And what happens when the carefully constructed image begins to crumble? The fall of Ice Spice has been swift and dramatic, but is it final in an industry known for comebacks and reinventions? It's too soon to write off Ice Spice completely. The question now is, what's next? Could she pivot to a different aspect of the entertainment industry, leveraging her fame into a new career as an influencer or media personality? Or is there still potential for a musical comeback, perhaps with a more mature sound and image? The path forward for Ice Spice is uncertain, but her story serves as a cautionary tale about the fleeting nature of fame in the digital age. As we reflect on her rise and fall, we're left to wonder, in an industry always hungry for the next big thing, how does any artist stay relevant and true to themselves? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe for more pop culture content. This is going to be a wild ride, and I'm hyped to experience it with all of you. Catch you in a few days.